Alia, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and also ring the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Now today's video is something that I personally am very excited about because I get this question very often, that what products would I recommend, what foundation should I use, what should I have in my makeup kit. So I wanted to make this video to answer all those questions and for this video to be a drugstore makeup starter kit for beginners. Now even if you're not a beginner or if you're not looking to start your makeup kit, these are products from the drugstore that are affordable and work really well. So yeah guys, I hope this video will be helpful for you all. So now without me rambling any further, let's get started with today's video. So before I talk about primers, I have a tip or a recommendation for you guys, and that is to moisturize your face. It's very important that you moisturize your face even if you have oily skin, dry skin, normal combination, whatever skin type you have. Please moisturize your face. Trust me, it's gonna make a difference to when you apply your makeup. And now let's talk about primers. So the first recommendation that I have for you guys is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer. Now this is a primer that I would personally recommend more for people with dry skin, as it is a primer that gives you a subtle glow, and also, like it says, it's a dewy primer, so it works better for people with normal and dry skin. It leaves your skin feeling hydrated. It provides like a tacky finish which works really well for your base makeup, like your foundation, to go on to. Now the next recommendation that I have is the LA Girl Pro Prep HD Smoothing Face Primer. Now this is a silicone primer that is used to fill in your pores and also like to cover up texture and fine lines. So if you have oily skin, or if you have pores or fine lines or texture that you want to cover, then this is the product that you guys should try. Now moving into foundation, I don't have any BB or CC creams in this video because I haven't found any in the drugstore that I like or would recommend to you guys. So I have three options for foundations which are different coverages. So there's a lighter coverage to a fuller coverage foundation. So the first foundation that I have is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Now this is a beautiful foundation. It looks like skin. It does not feel heavy on the skin, and it gives you a very light coverage. You can build it up to a medium coverage, but it just looks super nice on the skin. It's a very thin consistency, so it does not feel heavy on the skin. So there's that. Now if you want a more medium coverage and something that is a demi matte finish, then I would recommend the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. This, don't get scared if you have dry skin. It does say it's matte and poreless, but it's not a foundation that is going to make your skin feel too dry or look cakey. It is a beautiful foundation. It sits really well on the skin, lasts a long time, looks good, and it is a medium coverage foundation, but you can build it up to a fuller coverage. So that is the Maybelline Fit Me. So if you are someone who's looking for a more full coverage foundation that works well for occasions and parties and going out, or just if you want a fuller coverage foundation, then I would recommend the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. Now this is a fuller coverage foundation. Even though it is full coverage, again, it's not heavy on your skin. It does not look cakey, and it's not something that, okay, in the first application you're done, it's full coverage. You will have to build it up slightly, but not as much as the others for a better coverage. So there is my third and last recommendation for foundation. Next, I'm moving into concealers. Now for concealer, I have two recommendations. The first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is a very creamy concealer. It's a lighter coverage concealer as compared to the other one that I'm going to show, but it does not crease under your eyes. It does not, I'm going to say cakey again, but it does not look cakey or feel heavy. So that is my first recommendation. The second recommendation for concealer that I have is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. In comparison to the Maybelline Fit Me, this is a thicker consistency. It provides more coverage. Both these concealers work beautifully. They look seamless underneath your eyes. You can use them to brighten, you can use them to actually conceal your blemishes and spots that you have. Now moving into powders, the first product that I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is a pressed powder, and this is something that if you've been watching YouTube for I think the past 5 years, you will have heard about this powder. It works really well. It's finely milled. It mattifies your skin, does not look cakey or heavy. I've said those words a lot of times, but it does not look heavy or cakey. Now, if you're someone who watches a lot of makeup tutorials, you must have heard of the term baking. So baking is done with a loose powder, and if you are interested in baking, then I would recommend the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. This powder works really well. It is finely milled, and I use this to bake underneath my eyes and also set the rest of my face. The shade in this one, which is 20 light medium, works well, but I could have gone a shade lighter. So that is the second powder in my drugstore recommendations. So next I'm going to be talking about your bronzer, contour, blush and highlight. So for bronzer, I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. These bronzers are really good. That is what it looks like. It has a very slight bit of shimmer in it, but it's not glittery. It does not look too overpowering on the skin. It blends in beautifully. So that is my recommendation for bronzer. So for contouring, the powder that I would recommend is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This comes with a banana shade and a contouring shade. I love the contouring shade in this. It blends in so beautifully. It's a really smooth powder and it looks really good. It does not leave like a harsh line on the skin. It does not look streaky. It just blends like a dream. So yeah, I don't like the banana powder in this, by the way. So there's that. So the blush that I would recommend is the Flower Beauty blush, and they come in a bunch of different shades. My personal favorite is Warm Hibiscus. This is not Warm Hibiscus, this is Sweet Pea. It is really nicely pigmented. It looks nice on the skin. It's not powdery, it's not chunky, and it's a very pretty blush. Even the, like, if you look at the actual blush, it has a rose engraved in it. So yeah, that is my recommendation for blush. Now for my favorite part, highlighters. I have two highlighters here, and the first one is by Wet n Wild. It's their Mega Glow highlighting powder. It is a really pretty highlighter. It's not glittery, it's not chunky, it looks good on the skin. So that is the first recommendation. Now if you're looking for a highlighter that's really blinding, then I would recommend the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is so pretty. It's not glittery, it's not chunky, but it gives you like the most gorgeous highlight. I've swatched it here. If you guys can see, it looks really pretty on the skin. So that is my recommendation for highlighter. Now moving into the eyes. So the next recommendation that I have is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is a really good pencil for filling in your brows, especially if you are a beginner. It's really easy to use. So this comes with a spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other. The pencil side is very thin, so it's very easy to fill in your eyebrows with this. It's not too creamy to the point that it's difficult to fill in your eyebrows, and it's not like too dry. It's just the perfect consistency to fill in your eyebrows. But if you are someone who does not want to fill in their eyebrows using a brow pencil or a pomade, then I would recommend the NYX Brow Mascara. I don't have that with me right now, but that's, I think, the easiest thing to use for your eyebrows. You just apply it onto your eyebrows. It gives you a little bit of color and it also fixes them in place. So those were my recommendations for brows. So now for eyeliner, I would recommend the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. This is like in a pen form, so it's really easy to use it. You can do your winged eyeliner. Nothing I think makes winged eyeliner easy, but if you have like a pen, personally for me, it gets a little easier to do winged eyeliner. It comes with a brush tip, so it's really smooth. You can make a thin line or you can make a thicker line. Plus it's super black and it lasts a long time. So there's that. Kajal is something that everyone I think uses, and the recommendation that I have for Kajal is the Maybelline Colossal Kajal. I'm not going to say much about this. It's super black, it lasts a long time, it doesn't smudge, at least for me it does not smudge. Now moving into mascara, I would recommend the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is a great mascara. It gives your lashes length, it gives them volume. The only bad thing about this mascara is I think it only comes in a waterproof variant, and it's really difficult to get that waterproof mascara off your lashes, which can be a good thing, but when you're taking your makeup off and trying to remove mascara, this is a pain to take off. But still, the way it makes your lashes look, I think it's worth making that extra effort to remove it. So yeah. For eyeshadow, the palette that I would recommend is the Wet n Wild 10 Pan eyeshadow palette. This is my Glamour Squad, and it has like really nice colors. It comes with a bunch of shimmers and matte shades, so you can create a number of different looks with it. The mattes are really creamy and the shimmers are super pigmented. So if you are looking for a very affordable eyeshadow palette, then I would recommend the Wet n Wild ones, and they have a very nice range of like palette shades. They have a really pretty nude one, they have this one, they have one that is similar to the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, so you can choose whichever shades work for you. So for lips, the first product that I have is the NYX lip liner. This is the shade Natural. That is what the swatch looks like. It's really pretty, they're pigmented, they are easy to apply. They come in a bunch of different shades, and I guess that's all I have to say about it. So the next product that I have is the Color Sensational Creamy Matte Lipsticks by Maybelline. This is a really good product. They last a very long time. They are matte, but as the name says, they are a creamy matte, so they don't dry out your lips. This is the shade Nude Nuance. That is what it looks like. I will do a quick swatch. It's a really pretty brownie nude. I think it will suit a lot of different skin tones. Of course, they have a bunch of different shades that you can choose from. So that is my recommendation for lipstick. There's a bee in my room, I think. I don't think this is a bee. Ugh. There's a very weird insect and it's sitting on my camera strap. I hope it does not come near me. I'm quickly gonna go through this. So if you're looking for a liquid lipstick that's not too drying or too matte and it's easy to apply, I would recommend the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks. These are really great. I will show you this one. This is Soft Spoken. It's a beautiful nude shade. So that's what it looks like. It's not a completely matte finish. I would call it like a soft matte. It looks really good. The next product that I want to talk about is the NYX Butter Gloss. If you're someone who loves using gloss, this is an absolute must-have. This is the shade Creme Brulee. I love the NYX. I actually love a lot of products, like lip products from NYX. Their lip lingeries are really good. Their glosses are good. Again, the liquid suedes are amazing. Their lip liners are great. But I think their butter glosses are my favorite. They are creamy, they're not too sticky, they look glossy, and they are perfect for a beginner. The last product that I have to talk about is, the insect is now missing. Anyways, the last product that I have to talk about is a setting spray. So the one that I would recommend are the Flower Beauty setting sprays. They come in two variants. This is the hydrating one, so it gives you a dewy finish. But if you want a mattifying one, then they do have, I think, one with a matte finish. Again, really good. The best part about this is the mist that they have. It is super fine. Let me try and show you guys. I don't know if it will show up on camera or not, but that's the spray. It's a really nice spray. It helps your makeup like look seamless and takes away the cakiness of all the base products that you might have used. So that is the last product that I had to talk about. So yeah guys, that was about it for all the product and recommendations that I have from the drugstore. To thank all of you for your love and support, I want to do a small little giveaway as a part of this video. I will be giving away a gift voucher from Nykaa. Now if you are interested in knowing how you can win the gift voucher, everything will be in the description box down below. I will also have all the products linked in the description box, so if you want to check out any of the products that I have mentioned in this video, they will all be linked. The links are affiliate links, so I make a small commission if you guys purchase using those links. If you don't want to purchase, that's totally cool, but if you do, it helps me out, so thank you so much. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this could help you and you found a few products that can work for you or that you would want to try out. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite products from the drugstore are and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.